Hello, this is a small video for those who are interested in the G10. I bought these for my EVGA GTX 980 Ti classifieds, and one of the things that I didn't want to do was remove the back plate and the heat spreader that it had for the memory. So I did buy extra stuff for this, and I'm able to keep both of those things there. So this is just a small video showing you the potential that you have by purchasing these products and being able to overclock your cards a little further, because Maxwell does require to maintain a nice cool core to be able to overclock them as much as you can. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start this up, and I'm going to let you guys kind of judge it for yourself and see where everything's at. And I'll just put this on the side. And as you can see, temperatures are staying around 36, 37. That's 1391 on the core clock. Memory is at 7 gigahertz. What I'm going to do is I'm going to slowly start raising the clock speed on it. And originally what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the overboost. And it's going to give me a little more headroom for the overclocking. And I have pushed this up to 145 on the core, 350 plus on the memory. But for today, just for safety reasons, I'm just going to slowly kind of push this up a little bit just to show you guys what it does. And so far at 42 Celsius, the hottest I've seen this get is about 54, 55, and that's really stressing out the core and memory. But my original temperatures before I had this installed was about 38, 39 idle, 85 on full load. With these on, like I said, I'm getting about 26, 27 idle, 54 max on heavy load. So these have been really just a great product to keep my cards nice and cool. What I did was I installed the Corsair H55 on each of them. So it's a 120 millimeter all-in-one I/O. But I think I might change it, because I think that I think I get these temperatures lower, but I might change my mind. I think I'm very happy with this right now. So just really quick, you can see everything's pretty much loading and running, and we're getting up to 45 Celsius so far. Our frame rates are about between 100 and 80. I've seen the lowest there. I've seen it get as high as 135. And what we're going to do is we're going to push it up just a tad bit more. We're going to do 130 just to see how high we can get this. So we got 518 and still at 44 Celsius. And it usually doesn't move from there. It'll probably go up about another 2 or 3 degrees more, but I haven't seen it go any higher than that. So that's always good. And I'm just going to push this up more. And as you can see, it's still nice and cool. Both GPUs, they're staying at 46 Celsius, 47. So we're going to let that run for another 10 seconds, and then we're just going to push it a little bit more, just to see if we can at least hit the 50 Celsius mark, which I highly doubt it. Okay, and let's do 135. 135 will be the last push we can do. And it doesn't look like it wants to go any higher. So 135 seems to be the top. Let's do 140. Fuck it. Alright, so 1531. And it's staying very nice and stable. So I'm very happy with the product itself, and it's really given me a lot of headroom for my cards. Naturally, I don't like to overclock them like this, but this is just for testing purposes. Usually I leave it at 100 plus, but necessarily you don't really need it for most of these games that I play, so it's pretty good. So we're hitting 48 Celsius, and that's the hottest I've seen it get. Let's see what it says over here. Yeah, 49. And as you can see, it's lowering itself down. It's the pump is doing its job. The fan is doing its job. So you might hear it crank up a little bit. So that's like the noise that you're hearing. My voltage is at 1.187. I can push that a little higher, and that'll let me push it up to 1550, give or take. But I've never gotten it to get stable. So I usually don't like to push them too hard. Like I said, I'm very happy with the way they run. Okay, I think that will do it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave a comment on that, and I will link you to a YouTube video that I saw that actually inspired me to do this, and it actually gave me all the stuff that I needed to be able to keep the backplate and the memory heat spreader. So like I said, you need a little more work. You got to put additional stuff on that GPU, but it's well worth it. All right, thank you very much.